Hello, all taffers. Maybe I shouldn't assume that. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't assume that viewers are taffers, but on the other hand, anyone watching this, I imagine, has to be one. No random person is going to click on a random thief stream. So I guess I should explain what the plan is here. I just finished Thief 2 for the first time maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now. Loved it. Brilliant game. I think Thief 1's probably better, but they're both excellent games. And I'm not ready to move on from Thief yet, so I've dipped my toe into a couple of fan missions. Just a couple of like individual ones. I streamed one the other day. But I thought that I could try, while trying individual fan missions is definitely fun and I want to keep doing it, I also kind of wanted to jump into something a bit bigger, like a longer campaign. And so I thought I'd start with Thief 2X, which is what we've got here. It came out... When did it come out? I've got the readme file open in the other window, but I can't see a date. It was like the mid-2000s, I think. And like at the time it was like the most ambitious Thief mod there was, and it's still like one of the more ambitious ones. I know that the go-to these days is the Black Parade, which I definitely want to play. But I feel like I want to get more familiar with like older Thief levels first. I'm worried that going straight into the Black Parade will sort of set too high a bar for fan content if I play it early. And I want to get a sense of like how the community sort of developed over time before I go on to that. So we're doing Thief 2X. I can give you the short description here if you don't know what it is. It says, or I guess Thief 2X is an unofficial expansion of the game Thief 2, The Metal Age by Lookingglass Studios. In Thief 2X, you will take control of Zaya, a female merchant sailor who is undertaking her very first visit to the city in order to trade and meet her cousin, who she has not seen since she was a child. Little does she know the dangers that lurk there. So that's pretty much all I know about this going in. I've also heard that it's not particularly difficult. I've heard that it's not really even as difficult as the base Thief games, which is probably good for me and makes it good to play early on in your thieving career. And I've heard that the story can get a bit fan fiction-y at times. We'll see how it goes. I liked the story and the world building in Thief a surprising amount. I'm guessing that I shouldn't expect that level of quality here, but I'm going in with an open mind. We'll see how it is, but I'm mostly here for the thieving, the gameplay, and we'll see how it turns out. So it says there's an intro, so I guess we'll watch that before diving in. I've literally not watched anything, so let's have a look. Oh, is that actually Garrett appearing? Oh no, he has a weird eye, so that's my assumption. Wow, full 3D cutscenes and everything. I mean, it's definitely ambitious, so I'll give them that. I still probably just prefer the illustrations, but it's a new game, and we play on expert. I'm no Thief expert, but you know, I'm going to explore the level as much as possible, which is all Expert wants you to do anyway, which, so, you know, that's how to play. So, yeah, let's just dive in. Just realised I probably should have read that out loud. Oh, too late.
Finally. This day has finally arrived, and I'll get to set sail on my own, with my own ship. I've fought for this opportunity for so long, and now I can barely believe this day is here. I feel like a little child, filled with uncontrollable excitement. It'll be a long journey, and I'll miss my family, I know. But I've got to do this. I have to prove my worth, not just to my family, but to myself. I'll be shipping some goods to a large city for trade. I've never been there before, but it's rumored to be full of opportunity and wealth. At least I won't have to be there alone. My cousin, Kadar, has been trading in the city for a while, and I have some cargo for him. We used to play together when we were kids. I haven't seen him in so long, but he wants me to visit his new shop. I've missed Kadar. I look forward to this challenge, and I know that whatever may lay ahead, Linjala will watch over me, and I'll enjoy every minute of my adventure, even with the dangerous waters and approaching storms.
Okay. That was... Well, they did do the... I thought they were going to do full 3D cutscenes for all of them after the intro, so... Yeah, I like the sticking to the illustration style. The main character's interesting, like a complete 180 from Garrett, you know, gone from the most cynical man in the world to wide-eyed, spunky protagonist lady. It's fun, it should be fun. And they made up this whole Egyptian place where she's from with yeah, I shouldn't laugh. I don't know why I find it funny. It's just the idea of... It's just a very different aesthetic, I suppose, from everything else in these games. But, you know, it's coming up something new. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, the objective isn't changing. Search the dock area for your cousin Kadar. I have to expect that in classic thief fashion... this is going to get complicated as we go through the level. Let's go.
Don't you worry about a thing, little missy. I'll take care of your cargo until you get back.
Okay. Oh, they got a new compass, new light gem. That's interesting. Captain's log. Healing oil. Not a healing potion. That's very important. Rain. I don't think the base game had rain at any point. That's cool. No weapons from the looks of it. I guess I should read the captain's log. Manifest 2 crates of banja fruit, 45 pounds matchkin extract, powdered, Yawara dragon statue for Kadar, 12 boxes of assorted gems and stones, 23 pounds Graskell gourds, 1 crate Linjala figurines, 1 crate Book of Deeds. So, am I getting this right? We are the captain. I think so. Or are we just sailing out? I don't know. It seems a bit dramatic to keep a captain's log on such a small ship and uneventful journey, but Papa insisted. Okay, yeah, I'm assuming this has to be us. I'm excited about seeing Kadar again, and I hope the city is all he has promised. Mate, the city sucks. It's night all the time. There's religious fanatics everywhere. It's nonsense. There were some rough winds late this afternoon from the northeast as I anticipated, but the ship is fine. The crate containing the Owara dragon was shaken from its place in the hold, and the head was broken from the statue. Oh dear. Kadar really needed this piece, and I hate to deliver it to him in 2 pieces. I'm sure there are gifted artisans in the city who can repair it at a reasonable price. I won't mention it to Kadar until I've had a chance to get it repaired myself. We'll be so excited to see one another, I doubt it comes up for a few days. 7. The sea is calm today. It's so peaceful here. I expect to reach the city tomorrow. I've brought a small collection of Linjala statues and texts in hopes there will be some way of distributing them in the city. I'm unfamiliar with their religions and customs, but if nothing else, people may be attracted to them because of their foreign origins. I would never seek to profit from Linjala. The goddess forbids it. Oh, we got a goddess. But I'm sure she will be pleased that I have remembered her on this trip. Right, so we're also here maybe to get some interest in our religion. Well, that's going to go very well with... I don't know when this takes place chronologically. Are we going to be dealing with hammers or mechanists? I guess we'll see. That's it. Do we have a map? We do not. Fish, conspicuous mushroom. We can still mantle. Oh, that's new voice sounds. That's gonna take some getting used to. Oh, it's like... Is this new footstep sounds and everything? I mean, that's impressive they went to that much detail. I wasn't sure that needed changing. Huh? Mantle, please. What's the problem? What is going on? Okay, what? I know the mantle's a bit fiddly at the best of times, but... Okay, maybe they just don't want you climbing up there, because that was a weird floaty thing. Generator... Look, we got puddles and everything. Yeah, this looks like progress. Yeah, all the standard ticking stuff. Okay, yeah, this looks like a side place. Is that a grave? Why is there this random mound of dirt in this not tiled floor, but, you know, paved? That's the word I'm looking for. Oh my gosh. Please. Thank you. I don't know if the mantling in this is just different or if I'm that bad at it already. Oh, another healing thing. Surely nothing bad will happen. Just want to check. I've got the, yeah, okay, I've got the weather and fogging and stuff on. Make it look as good as possible. Don't forget to save at the beginning of every mission. Oh. I don't think...
Kadar! There you are!
Hey, I was just on my way down to the docks. You're early.
I've missed you. It just isn't the same at home.
I've missed you too, Sayer.
I just go by Zaya now. I'm not a kid anymore.
Come on, I'll take you back to my shop. I think you're really gonna like the city, Zaya. It's full of promise. You'll see.
I can't wait to see.
Voice acting very in line with the original so far. Why do you have a self-locking door to your warehouse? It's that can't be up to code, I'm sorry. Thingy Dayport Warehouse Manager. Okay. It's their actual... Oh, it's all Greek. Fair enough. Partial map of the city. I think he's talking to me, but... Oh, is this going to be this level? Docks office. Over here. So we're in this bit. Daygate access for after hours. Shipments to commercial district to old quarter. Okay. Okay, I better not lose him. I don't know if something's gonna happen during this ominous walk. Okay, he waited. Can I splash in the puddle?
Stay close to me. It's pouring out here.
Maybe it's quiet because of how floating works in the Thief engine.
It may be pouring out here, but the city doesn't look as dangerous as I've heard. These streets are deserted.
Oh no! Okay, well... We're, you know, we're just living up to the fish out of water trope, you know? With the clumsy one. Wait, there's a... Okay, yeah, so we are in this bit. Okay, this seems like a very linear first mission, which... Okay. Yeah, I mean, Thief... I never really did these, like, walk and talk sections, or really had talking NPCs at all that, like, you interacted with for the most part. So this is different. Is it a good different? Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Also, I have got a fruit.
Where did you go?
Sorry, I'm
You're gonna have to tell me all about your trip when we get back, Saya. It's been so long since I've seen anyone from the family.
nice detailed city. Like, that's an interesting, like, little detail. You can actually read the sign.
Come on, Saya. There'll be time to look around later. Let's go.
Okay. It's just that I don't fancy your chances of living very long, so I'm, you know, just seeing everything I can before stuff goes down. Did she take down? Did I even? I didn't even think I got that close to it. Fair enough.
Don't worry. The shop's not too far from here.
Thank you. I was worried this would be going on for ages. That's a big section that they've highlighted.
I can't remember the last time a morning looked this dark.
This is morning.
You know, just a couple streets over to the west of where we are right now, I had a friend tell me he saw a ghost. Really? Would you believe it? Some of the old buildings over there are supposed to be haunted.
Oh, this voice acting. I'm sorry. This is... It's part of the charm of fan works. I think laughing at it is... It's a sign of respect.
Hey, why are the daygates closed? What's going on here?
I know you're there. You might. So you want to play hide and seek? Come on, let's dance.
Oh dear. We're running. We're running. Flee the thugs and escape with your life. Find a safe place to hide until you can figure out what's going on. Okay. Oh, what? She wasn't moving forwards. Well, unfortunately, this is Thief 2, so I can't just bunny hop away. Which would be the nicest option. Are we heading to the graveyard? Is this a graveyard? I don't know, it looks spooky.
Following her in there. She's as good as dead anyway.
Wow, they are not very persistent. If I I walk out of here, will they... I don't think there really was anywhere else I could go, so I'm not going back out. I think this was a all roads lead to progress situation.
You won't get away. Give up now. We've got your shit.
So, who are you guys? Just before I leave. I'm curious, you know.
See how this feels? Ah, now you're afraid. Come back down here.
Will
Here's
you
one
tell me?
for ya.
I'm just... This seems out of nowhere, you know. I thought this was a nice place. Would you like to hear about the goddess?
Get back here.
Oh, see, he's interested. Now I can't sell her figurines to you because that's against the rules, but
Come on, let's
if you join, you might get a handout. That's all I'm saying. I can't walk on this. Can't jump through the window. Fine. Oh, nice. You look healthy.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
She's reacted more.
She's cornered.
I'm not going in there. Are you crazy? That place is haunted.
Yeah, I've heard some stories. It's not haunted.
Then you go in there alone.
I need people with me to search for her. Well, I'm not going in there, and anyone who does is crazy. Fine. Maybe you're right. The zombies can have her then. We'll just hang outside here to make sure she doesn't come back.
I'll make certain she doesn't leave from the windows.
Oh, that guy sounded really on top of it. We're in trouble. What do you mean, zombies? This guy's out like a light. Okay. Wouldn't be too difficult to remember. Library, study, dining room. Okay. We still don't have any tools I'd like to add. Footsteps are quieter in this. Let me maybe turn this up slightly because, like, usually running around on tiles should be the loudest thing in the world. And this is not especially loud right now. That's dark. I never know what to do about brightness streaming this because it's like, it is just a dark game.
The knowledge depository will help you open this door. Search well.
Thanks, Ghost Man. It's a dark game overall, so a lot of the time I'm just not seeing a lot, but then I know that that doesn't make a great stream experience. But also I know that, like, streaming tends to make it look even darker. So hopefully this turns out fine. I've got the brightness set slightly higher than I usually do. Okay, I don't want to go upstairs yet. To the knowledge repository. The ghost is, you know, spending a lot of time with his thesaurus. Okay, well that's a fake door. Or fake wall, I should say, a real door. Oh, he has a back garden. Nice. Well, this seems safe. I'm trying to look at the light gem to get an idea of, you know, what sort of colours it is, because, you know, obviously I've spent like 40 hours looking at the regular light gem, and this is different. Either this area is just all lit up uniformly, or I'm not seeing the color changes, which could be a problem. I mean, surely it should be dark here, but that looks... Maybe it's slightly dimmer than it was out back, but doesn't seem like it, which is worrying. Gas arrow? Oh no, it's a key. Oh, nice that they telegraph pickups so clearly. I'm not used to Thief in general being that polite. I like the way the water looks. It's a bit different from the default. There's a... Oh, you can still zoom in. That's funny. Even though she hasn't got the fake eye, presumably. It looks like there's a tiny face in that, and that's kind of bothering me. I just did the mission where Garrett gets annoyed about not being able to sleep because there are wind chimes, and so that's all I can think of hearing that in the garden now, the tinkling. Okay, is there going to be anything to steal in this mission, or is it all just like fully linear kind of stuff? I like the openable cupboards. Nothing over here. Shelves. Had a lot of people living. Well, I guess this is where the servants lived. A place this size is gonna have servants. It's just you're never in a house that doesn't have servants in Thief, you know? Nice door. Okay. I haven't found... Somebody's laughing. What did he say? That this one was the one I needed, the... He's not going to talk to me again. Oh, I thought he said visit the knowledge repository. I assumed that was the library, but maybe he liked to think in the garden, as the best of us do. That's pretty cool. I'm just saying, I've tried to get coins spinning for a long time. I would be pretty happy if I did something like this. Even if it is a ghost, like that's some skills. Oh, I know. Damn, I can't get out of this place. I can't understand how this door can be closed so fast by the wind while I barely opened it in half an hour. What? Okay, I guess it's really stiff or something. Oh, it would make sense to me that if it's hard to open, then it also might close with ease. I don't know. Those horrible sounds and steps, they're getting closer every minute. Who or what can live in such a place? Tinker used to warn me about something strange here. I should have listened to him. Oh, my candle is almost burned out. Soon I'll face the darkness. Whatever it is coming, I'll be not an easy opponent. Can't even see the guy. Ah, sneaky. Hiding the stuff behind the chest. This is, yeah, just back to the dining room. Well, I can climb on the outside, but none of those windows are openable. Nothing in here. Okay, well, I want to look at... Can I even fit through here? I can. Am I going to find a secret? Another healing item. Well... It's a lot of healing items for no danger so far, but... Oh, I could just walk through that. I didn't even need to mantle. That's nice. It's very dark in these places. I don't think there's anything in there. Someone's having a great time. Oh, hi. Oh, you're not one of the talky ghosts. Hello. Me and the boys waiting for the woman to die in that. What are they even waiting for? Like, they're making sure I don't come out, but how do they know I won't just start living in here, you know? Okay, yeah, that's the stairs. Okay, can't read anything on the top shelf. We're not tall enough for that. Fairy lyrics from the notes of unknown adventurer. They're my favourite. She that pinches country wenches if they rub not clean their benches, and with sharper nails remembers when they rake not up their embers. There, I think I skipped a line there. She that pinches country wenches if they rub not clean their benches, and with sharper nails remembers when they rake not up their embers. But wist I of a woman bold who thrice my brows durst sign, I might regain my mortal mould, as fair a form as thine. Who thrice might regain my mortal mould. At morning and at evening both you merry were and glad, so little care of sleep and sloth those pretty ladies had. When Tom came home from labour, or Cis to milking rose, then merrily went their labour, and nimbly went their toes. His belt was made of myrtle leaves, plaited in small curious thieves? What? I've never heard that as like an item of clothing or decoration. I don't know. Beset with amber cowslip studs and fringed about with daisy buds. The trickster came and went did he, and all the folk did quickly flee. Where once their house of dancing was, now stood a tree and bees abuzz. Sure, that's trickster stuff. Another book. Several other books. Oh my gosh. Notes of an Adventurer by Anonymous. Is it the same adventurer who wrote the other things? An excellent way to get a fairy to be bound with you, but for myself I have another way. Get of the woods 2 things, a cup of dew and a branch of oak with leaves that are green. Bring these to a wood in moonlight, but it should have only half a moon next to it. Next find a circle of toadstools, and after the great fire which purified the land there rose a people who were of a place not of anything we know. Their hair did billow out like great sails, and their skin shone with a high glimmer. Not a pound sad, for they had fled their own land which was dying. They did practice magics which were new to this place, magics they brought up new trees and carved out the mountains and hills their liking. They called themselves the children of Dawn? Danu? Who was their mother and protector. There are 2 accounts of how they came to arrive here. In one is that they sailed in a ship in the air, and others that they walked on the mists across the ocean, a long journey that they soon met with resistance when one of the most amazing discoveries in his journey was a type of food they called chocolate by the natives. It remains difficult to procure, though I have found myself pining for it of late. Same. Are these going to be relevant, or is this just like flavour? Spells for fixing things how you want them to be by Ricalia. And someone ripped out a lot of these pages. For a person who has a lot of greed in him, I have just the thing. 1. Obtain a lock of hair of the person and place it in a purple silken bag. Get a bit of goat's milk. Easy enough. Find a piece of paper and a pen. Put the milk... A pen? I guess they have technology. I shouldn't be surprised. Put the milk into the bag and leave it to sit for 3 days. It should stink like a Burrick's last meal, and the milk will have dried up. Write on the note, "Don't be greedy, you ugly old cur," and tie it to the bag. Drop the bag in front of the offender's house. He will pick it up and be so afeared of the bag with his own hair that he will stop being greedy. Okay, that's pretty funny. Here is one to make friends and influence them. Obtain 1 bright green frog, purchase the most wonderful influencing powder from me for 12 gold pieces. I'll give you the rest of the stone when you've purchased the powder. Excellent. Good business sense in this place. I heard something open. They're outside this room. Anyway, I've got more reading to do apparently. Excerpts from Rulan's Life and History Notebook. Oh my god, I don't want to read all that. Despite those things, I'm still considered a historian. Though the pagans are interesting, there doesn't appear to be any evidence that the trickster was ever a tangible deity. Okay. Well, that he could somehow be reborn. It just isn't feasible. Oh boy, got something else going on. Just a second. Well, I was wondering if I'd have to ban anyone today. That's fun. Although I'm not sure if that was actually visible in chat or if that's just... I don't know. I don't know how the moderation works, and I don't need to know that. Because my reputation as a swift note taker and I'm deeply intrigued by matters of history, I was given the opportunity to do a special interrogation by the Hammerites. Okay, maybe this is interesting. On that day, they had captured a young acolyte of a group known as the Hand Brotherhood. I'd heard of this brotherhood and had seen two I believe to be these strange mages, but I'd never spoken directly to one before. As it was, this acolyte did not speak with this strange echo that pervades the voices of the mages, even apparent if they are in small rooms, so it was my belief that he was a mere apprentice. He was caught trying to sneak into a hammer library, but opened the wrong door at the wrong time. 2 hours later, I proceeded to question if he wants to make a tongue lace and the sight of he soon to the brotherhood, his eyes and his hand, he revealed that he went to the library of his own accord, that he might acquire a few books in return, thereby impressing his teachers. Both Father Doran and myself doubted this claim little as we knew of the Brotherhood. We were certain they would be unimpressed with petty thievery. I mean, you know. Soon the head came into the room. First he poked and prodded. Let's look away at this. The boys, he was cast out from the Brotherhood for attempting to gain forbidden knowledge, and he hoped he might find that knowledge in the Hammerite Library to use against his former teachers. Sad thing that I left before I found out his name, but he was sentenced to jail for a while, and then was to be turned over to the mages. I don't know if this ever occurred. Modern-day mages descend from those precursors, but I've proved this. The precursor seen point to the society. Too different to be the ancestor of the brother. Not only that, but the mages. Okay, I'm guessing this is foreshadowing. Strangest thing was their skin shone a bright green, their hair flowed out around them, and I felt as though I might fall under their spell. Far away though I was, I couldn't help but stare, and it seemed as though I was growing nearer to them, despite the fact that my feet were firmly planted on the ground. Wait, what? So he met them? Certainly cannot rely on the local government to lift a finger against her. How How I long for a strong hand of justice to swiftly smite down the scum of the gutters. Right. So he likes the hammers not for their religion, but because we need police. Good for him, I guess. Notes. Book 2. Oh, this is only 1 page. Of course, it was absolutely the most terribly written piece of filth I've ever had the displeasure to lay eyes upon. Metal horses that move on the ground, creatures made by man which lift things and cavort as though they are alive. Preposterous. It's no wonder that Sir Browen's fanciful writings are scoffed at by educated scholars such as myself. What is that about? Mechanists? I don't know. So apparently a door opened. Oh, was that how... I associate that sound with traps, so I'm like... really makes me jump when it does that. I assume that bookcase opened something in here then? Delirium Tales. Yeah, it's not that long. Okay, I think these are just individual poems. Prowling in the night, hiding neath my fright, manipulate my sight, thief. Whenever you steal, my punishment's real. Mind Demon. Scraping as I crawl, tearing, bruising, fall, thirsting, raging, blind, racing against time. Razor fingers cling, piercing demons sing, twisting hollow hell, burning blisters swell, sharp cut, aching breath, choking scent of death, grueling jawbone grind, cursed by my own mind. Sure, buddy. It's too late to scribe alive in my soul. It's too late to scribe alive. In my soul, I'd rather hide than fight you stealing my soul. A marbled ocean of steaming ghosts, they bear what's tavernous and cold. Tavernous? A haunted ocean is cavernous and cold. I'm where the fearing dwells. Sure, whatever. I appreciate the effort. But this guy did not have great taste. Oh my gosh. This is the study, so I feel like it's important, but... While studying there, I found this particular mansion had many owners. It was first built as a ground, and it used to stand an old castle. First being Lord Sorit Orlaton, who had it built. He and his family were routed from it during the minor working man's riots that went on a few years later. I relocated in East Dayport and went on to establish a profitable jewellery business. Now gone. Second family, the Cranius family, lasted for 2 generations before leaving for unknown reasons. That is what I am trying to discover, and I have had little success. The gardener of that second generation lived here well after the family had left. In fact, he tended the garden up until when he disappeared. He was, after all, 90 years old or so. Anyway, he was a gibbering old man, anxious to tend to the garden of the mansion and fend off the many nibbling creatures that enjoy feeding on such luscious greens, and when he wasn't going around, he would spend hours simply staring into the pond. I think the mad rugger stole a lot of items from the mansion and moved them around because I couldn't find keys to many of the doors. One in particular being the key to the basement door, which I have never been able to find. I suspect the old coot has either lost it in the gardens or has thrown it. Okay, I see. So I was supposed to come to this library, which would open the study, which would lead me to the garden, which would lead me to the key, which would lead me to the basement. So that's what the ghost was talking about. My first encounter, the old gardener told me how much he loved the mansion and the trees, and his eyes were wild, perhaps mad, love for the trees, love for the greens he hollowed as he scampered away from me, cradling some trimmers. On the second encounter, the old man seemed much more lucid and commanding. He sat with me a while and told me of the old days when the mansion was filled with life and the sound of laughter echoed through the halls. He also hinted that the dear lord of the house had ill dealings with some of the shopkeepers in the city, but I can't be certain I understand his allusions all that well. One day I was exploring the mansion's back area. I noticed a line of trees, beautiful and green, but there was one missing from the row. I asked the gardener, and his face turned melancholy. Yes, he said, I did tend them well, but a disease did take the tree which is not there. I wept, I did. Yes, I wept a good long time for that beautiful tree. He then began to get tears in his eyes, and I left to give the old man a little time alone. Riveting stuff. I heard the old gardener talking around the corner. First I thought it was just himself, then I heard another voice, soft and melodious. As I stepped around the corner, I could see nothing. Whomever it was had left, and the old man turned to look at me, his eyes filled with an intelligence I'd never seen in him before. I stepped up to ask him and asked about what he was speaking with, but he refused to even acknowledge my question. The second to last time I saw the gardener, he scrambled up to me in his strange gait, his eyes mad and bright, exclaimed, I have seen the beauty. It takes me in, it does. The mansion has secrets. I'll preserve the secrets. Yes, take secrets with me wherever I go. I can only assume he meant go, but was overwhelmed by whatever was exciting him. The very last time I saw the gardener, he had a peaceful air about him. Perhaps he knew he was not long for this world, or mayhaps the madness had left him for a while. This I do not know. He smiled at me and said, where I am, the secrets will be. Yes, where it is, I am. Love the green, yes. He then turned, leaving me stunned. That was the last time I saw him. That was 3 weeks ago. 2 days ago, while finishing up my report about the mansion for the tax collectors, I saw the most amazing thing. That row of trees in the back of the mansion where a tree was missing now had a full-grown replacement. I'm not certain how the little mad gardener hauled a big tree all the way back there by himself, but he must have done so. Surely trees do not grow that big overnight. Perhaps he had convinced the local Hamrites to help him, but they have their own agendas. I can only wonder at this strange marvel. Please, no more reading. Thief missions are usually more terse than this. Okay, I need to go do the book here just to see what it does. Okay, yeah, that is how you get in the study. There's just nothing here. They've given me an empty mansion. Okay, now that's loud. The sound of actually falling. Close the door? Not this one. Okay, now we can go in the basement, where there will be no text logs, please. There's supposed to be something dramatic. Oh.
Haste will lead to death, while attention will serve the best.
Okay, well what about the other fake door I found? I couldn't interact with that. Does this have subtitles?
He ignored the path that is straight as the falling death. Then he chose right most, though not right he was.
Okay,
Who are you? I don't understand why you're helping me.
So he said straight then right. So I kind of want to go different ways. What was I saying? I don't remember. I was talking and he interrupted me very rudely. Dead rat! Oh no! Oh my gosh, there's more books. Okay, that's a funny journal thing. Today. Oh my gosh. Is this just a very long, itchy tasty? Follow me, they're always following me, they're always following me. They're expand the basement, but I don't trust them, no. I think they want my money. They see this great big mansion and they want a part of it. Can I also bit of stone with him? Yes, I'm certain I don't like that. So is this the guy who was upstairs going mad, or is this a different guy? She's so caught up in primpery that she cannot comprehend the magnitude of it. Women, am I right? And their primpery. This guy knows what it's about. I shouldn't say that, because that might attract the wrong sorts when you're on Twitch randomly. Okay, so they're like the womb. Not like my wife, who is cold and taking. My wife... The task is almost complete. One of the workers fell into a trap today. I did warn him. My wife questioned me today. I think she's a little bit scary. No, I don't like her at all. She watches me all the time now, staring with those big cow eyes of hers. She used to be by my side, but now she primps and primps. Learn a new word, please. I heard a guard speak about her rudely. He's in a trap now. I think he's still alive. I can't be certain. I don't want to look. Yes, I do. I'll go look. Well, at last, now my wife and the guards and servants and children, the gardener and the cook and the stable boy and the visitors will all have to find me back here. They'll have to get through my traps, which are really my soul. If they can know my soul, then they shall traverse the traps nicely. If not, well, then they didn't deserve to see me anyway. Now they can't stare at me. Now they can't see me. It's so beautiful. I'm weeping. I'm truly weeping because it hurts so well. One more less deserving soul. Quiet screams, really, from this far away. I guess the first trap got him. I do not care how I get food. I'll make the servants bring it anyway. If they know I'm here. Maybe they don't. I don't care because they can't stare at me all the time. Snap, 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 squeak, squeak, squeak. Sanest mansion owner. Is this a trap? It actually is. I'm reloading that because I predicted it was a trap. So he told you to go straight and right. I see. So he's trying to kill you. That's what's going on there. Spelling out the subtext. Very masterfully done.
Wood will provide the safe passage.
Yeah, so that's actually the opposite, right? That's what we're doing. I guess not. But he told me to go straight before, and that was where the trap was. So I thought he was lying to me. All right, I might as well make use of all this healing stuff I found. Eat fruit, kids. It's how you survive traps. Okay, well, that's death. Secret wall. Okay. Your jump is so rubbish in Thief 2. I know they wanted to get rid of bunny hopping, but like, they nerfed it too much. What did you do? I didn't even hear anything. Did you turn off the traps? No. Did you turn off the spikes? I'm going to assume it turned off the spikes. Hello.
Patience, young girl. Do not let your quickness and your youth guide you.
Oh, hang on. What's the objective now? Someone is going to a lot of trouble to help you through these traps. Find out who it is. Yes, someone. Definitely not a ghost.
Patience, young girl. Do not let your quickness and your youth guide you.
Okay, guide me, please, mysterious man. Wait, what? Do I have to be like right behind him? No. But I was definitely standing on a thing before. Do I have to wait for him to like go and it... Oh, he's creating the path. I see. my gosh. Maybe I should save while I'm on those platforms, because this feels like it's going to get tedious very quickly. And when I say going to, I mean has. Just save it here, why not? Well, so far, positives. It's got good production. You know, it definitely feels like an expansion. Cons, very little thieving and or sneaking so far. It's not great pacing, I'll admit. But you know, once it starts actually doing thief missions, maybe things will get better. Thank you, mysterious ghost. I never want to do that again.
Suppress your pride. Kneel by the Guardians.
Really? Thank you. Okay, that's funny. Can I take you with me? Oh, these are keeper statues, aren't they? It's just you and me, head. That's a nice, squishy head sound. I like it. Yeah, we're beyond maps at this point. Gotta say, this lady's quite stoic. So barely reacted to any of this. Oh.
I am Malik. You are in trouble, yes? You come here to seek safe harbor.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Say nothing of thanks, but sit a while and tell me of your woes.
For free? Okay. So there was no loot or anything that I missed. There was a secret. The secret was... Is the secret... It was the hidden door I found. But I didn't see any way to open... Well, now I want to go back and load. It always feels rubbish when you beat a level and you're like, oh, well, it was a bit simple, a bit linear, and then you find out that there's like secrets that you didn't find. It's like, well, clearly it was less linear than you thought. It's clearly smarter than you were, you dumb idiot. I don't want to go through that again though, just to open the secret, so fine. .3D again.
I don't understand, Malik. How can all of this help me? I just want to know who killed Kadar, and then get my ship and cargo back so I can go home. I never thought something like this would happen.
It isn't so simple as that, Saya. You will never again feel whole if you do not obtain vengeance for what was done to you and your cousin.
But it just doesn't seem quite right.
It seems like an escalation.
I can't just walk into a place and take information.
You'll learn how. I will teach you. Have you never killed a man?
Well, once. But it was a pirate trying to sneak off with our family's ship. He deserved his fate.
As your cousin's murderers deserve theirs. This is an unclean city, Zaya. The wicked and venomous thrive here, and you are but one in a line of many who have suffered at their hands.
I want revenge. Yes. But isn't there a simpler way?
There is no other way. Your cousin is dead. You cannot go home, and even if you could, you would shame your family by not exacting revenge. Kedar's blood stains your hands. But it is up to you. If you want to live with that burden, then it is yours. I cannot force you to take the revenge that belongs to you and you alone.
He seems like a good guy.
Yes. I'll do it. I will take revenge. I promise you that, Kadar. I won't leave until I have it. I'll do whatever I have to. Kadar is dead. I am not. I'll make them pay for what they've done. This greedy, foul city will taste it too.
It's given big Sith Lord vibes. Also, I guess that wasn't Garrett that we saw. Diggers you in a bone and casket, finders you an old man's grave, steals you feathers, stones and jewels, steals you hearts and bellies and canes. But disturb the earth and that which rots, the woodsy one will come, fail not, to diggers the eyes from the thief seaman fool's brains. I think I got the gist of that.
Skills one can learn in a year. Malik
Oh, a
is a good
year.
teacher and has taught me many things, such as how to walk among the shadows, as he calls it. I've also honed my skill with a variety of weaponry, just in case I need to protect myself. Malik says since I've been training hard and with determination, he's decided to give me a little test. I'm supposed to sneak into a local museum that Malik says is relatively easy to get into. Though there are many things I could steal that might aid in my quest, Malik has reminded me that he is not a fence, and selling high-priced items would bring us even more unwanted attention. It's just as well. I'm not that confident in my abilities yet. My main target is this book. Apparently it's a fairly old book, which has a large deal of notes on the city buildings of its time. He didn't explain it much. He just said it was ideal for our plans to get revenge. I hope he'll explain more later. I have no reason not to trust him on this.
Okay, I like the classic briefing style. I really wasn't expecting it to just do a time jump like that. He seemed pretty, like, you're getting a revenge immediately. Difficulties? Oh, pretty similar. No changed objectives, just the amount of gold. The trials that shape us. Your first test will be to break into the museum itself. Malik says that your best bet will probably be to try to find a way up to the east balcony. Malik wants you to find and steal an old tome recovered from the old quarter. Somewhere on display, okay. There's no easy way around it. Vengeance costs money. There are enough relics and smaller pieces of art to steal 750 worth of loot. Once you have the book, escape the museum. Done. Am I buying equipment? No, we're just in. I can pick this up. Right. Actually, I'm saving over that. I'm never gonna... I don't want to replay the intro over again. I don't need a save for that. Oh, we've got a good map. City Fathers. Paint exhibit. Prehistory. This is a pretty big first level. I like it. Library to superstitions. Pagan history, vase display. I don't remember. I don't remember any of the missions in the base game being a gallery now I think about it. It's a great idea for a heist mission. Alright. Compass, flash bomb. Hairpin lockpick. Oh, just the one lockpick. That's interesting. Equipment. I do have a sword. Hammer. That's very funny, just going around with like a standard hammer. Broadhead arrow, water arrow. I like everything's slightly different textures. I like the textures, but I was surprised. Vine arrows. It's this Malik trickster related. So what happens if I pick this up and just I didn't kill him. I thought that landed pretty close. I thought he was done for. Oh, okay. So was it that the first level, the light gem was just always light because we didn't know how to blend into shadows? I get it. That's neat. Okay. So we are, yeah, at the south end of the building. Right, I want to see. Do they just... Is it on site? It's not.
I'm tired of this place. Everybody's always looking at me like I'm funny. I'm not funny.
I'm sorry, but you are a little bit funny. I like the very traditional looking police uniform. It's fun. I mean that genuinely. I like it. Even if it is a bit of a style shift from the medieval guard look. You know, like, I feel like wearing armor would probably still be standard when everyone's using swords and arrows and... Wait, you just let me walk in? The Bennington Museum. These guys just don't care. Hang on. I need to reset my binding for the lockpick because it in the base game you have 2 and here you only have 1 and it looks like the one I had bound was not right. Oh no, I've got them both bound. Does that binding just not work anymore? Okay, fine. You can't go in the front door even though they actually seem completely okay with that. Okay, well, there's several ways you could have gone up without landing on the ground, but not like that matters. Okay, and then that's a clean way back out. Sure. It's weird only having one lockpick. I'm so used to like the switching back and forth.
And make certain that the third painting is straight. It's always crooked. Every time I walk by, it's crooked. How is it possible that I have the most important museum in the city, and I have a crooked painting?
Yes, Mr. Limes, I will attend to it right away. Is there anything else?
Yes.
Oh,
I'll be
there
setting up
was.
the new display around the dragon statue, now that I've finally had the head reattached. See to it that a space is cleared and that the other displays from crates 2, 7, 8, and 11 are brought up. They complement the statue nicely.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
No, you are dismissed.
We're in. Is that an... Oh, that's an X, I guess. Not an 8, I don't think. I don't know, I can't tell.
Can't find any good help these days. I'd better make certain he does the job proper.
A restored dragon statue? That's odd. I'd better take a look at that head. It might just be the artifact I brought here so long ago.
Wait.
Make certain that the third painting is straight. It's always crooked.
No, he's started
Every time
again.
I walk by, it's crooked. How is it possible that I have the most important museum in the city, and I have a crooked painting?
I think I need to listen to this whole thing again.
Is there anything else?
Yes.
Unnatural
I'll be setting up a new
pause.
display around the dragon statue, now that I've finally had the head reattached. See to it that a space is cleared and that the other displays from crates 2, 7, 8, and 11 are brought up. They complement the statue nicely.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
No, you are dismissed.
I like that mask that's sitting on like a little... Oh, I thought it was like a little stick person. I didn't realise it was a regular
A
stand.
restored dragon statue? That's odd. I'd better take a look at that head. It might just be the artifact I brought here so long ago.
Oh, you think these people have... This is where the stuff they stole came from? Okay. See, enemy footsteps. That's the same sound effects. It's just the player footsteps which sound different. Wonder why they chose to do that. It's got a monocle and everything. I like that detail. I don't think the original Thief had that level of detail on characters. Loose change. Ah. Oh dear. Now, do I kill him with hammers? As we all know, was to be done to E.T.
Huh? I'm starting to see things. Huh?
You saw nothing. Saint Yola only.
There's a thief over here.
Excuse me? You. Okay. Now I know he doesn't actually spend very long in there.
Thought I saw something there.
What a weird path. A weird and inconvenient path. Okay. I have the stuff. Where's his office? Patron lounge, employees only. Huh. Maybe it's here, I guess? I don't see an official office marked. Okay. Dayport Hammer Division. Oh, we can just take that through the bars. Miscellaneous hammerite machinery. Oh, so not a display. Is there a tag for this one? Oh, it's a book. Oh well, I'll read it. I like the hammerite writings. The way they're written, I should say. I am not a committed hammerite, funnily enough. Thou hast no eyes other than the builder gave unto thee to see. Thou hast no ears other than the builder gave unto thee to hear. Thou hast no flesh other than the builder gave unto thee to wear. Pledgest thou not to the unrighteous and demonesque that which thou dost not own, and that which thou hast not created for thyself? Failing worship of the true and one builder, twill he reclaim that which he hath given unto thee. Twill? I don't think that's right. But, you know, solid scripture. Solid 7 out of 10. Could imagine that being a mission intro. No. Okay, I can climb down. I'm just trying to think how best to get out of here. I think climbing down is probably best. 8. Okay. How many water arrows do I have? 7. Okay. What did you say? I like crab. Okay. No one heard that. Okay. Uncrouch. Uncrouch. What are you doing? I wanted to run. Okay. We're on a mask quest. Yeah, well, it looks like getting, what was it, 750 should be easy. Oh, that's interesting. The thing we overheard them talking about isn't even a objective. That's just something for you to do on your own. Yeah, it was donated in the most peculiar way. It was found lying on the doorstep one morning. That's not my mask, is it? Oh, have they got their own version of Benny? This primitive mask of the branch man taking a normal checks the temple. Ah. Show me the plaque. Show me the plaque. It's got a... I like these guard voices. These are fun. L. Oh, they haven't labelled L on this floor. Anything good? Anything good? Something good. See, now this is solid thief gameplay levels. Whatever. Okay, there is someone down here. Is that a Hammerite mannequin? That's pretty good. You got anything? No. That's pretty good. I like that. Statue.
That I see over there. Probably one of those other guys trying to get me fired again.
Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Okay. I tell you what. I am going to take a small break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm hoping that I have time to finish this level, but I'm not sure if I will. We'll see. I'm back. Just a second, because I did just realise that my title doesn't actually mention Thief 2X at all, which is a bit of an oversight. Should let people know what I'm playing. Thief 2X. Hurrah. Now, historians will have nothing to panic over. it was not anything. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty big mission. So where do we want to go next? What's 8? I mean, we'll just... It doesn't really matter where we go next. I'm going to try and hit everything. Alright, let's come around here. The classic hang out in the doorway where for some reason it's always pitch black. Statue. I always want to... Oh. That's neat. You can ruffle the banners by walking into them. That's fun. I always want to destroy every banner because there could be something behind them. Oh, I forgot the text again. I always want to destroy every banner because there could be something behind them, but I did recently learn that the guards actually react to destroyed banners, so it's not the best plan. Nice dog. I assume that's a dog. Okay, there's a guy upstairs.
Oh, what is that? Gotta stop jumping at everything.
No moss arrows? They always hide moss arrows in the garden bits. Alright, well I guess that's one way to check behind them. Just sort of ruffle the banner and see if there's anything behind it. There's one vase we could steal in the vase display. So this is, yeah, like the main hall. Information desk. Very well lit, unfortunately. It's really throwing me, the new uniforms, because they look so modern, but then they're still like using swords.
That's the Uwara statue. That's one of the artifacts I brought. I really need to find out more about what's going on here.
Once your other object, the curator, Frederick Limes, must know where the museum purchased the Uwara statue. Find out by breaking into his office and having a look around. Okay. So if I'd just never gone in this room, could I have even finished this mission? Interesting. Mr. Limes, your museum is a sham. The utter filth and inconceivable perversion that fills the fetid halls of your museum should be removed and the whole place turned into a factory or some other thing of use. Your trick... I would roll my R's here if I could, but I cannot. Your trickster painting even shows him in the nude. This is vile, reprehensible, and wholly inappropriate. Not only that, but most of the paintings are frightening to behold. I do not say this merely because you turned down my own painting, Flowering Flower in the Moonlight. Horrible title. I say this to warn you of the young minds you are corrupting with your art. Think twice before accepting any more of those crude, sensationalist creations. Pernicious Pennybuckle Esquire. That's a fun letter. I like that. Dear Curator Limes, there have been rumours that this new basement security system thou hath installed is influenced by blasphemous mechanist technology. Oh, okay, so this is after Thief 2, and the hammers are back, and they want you to forget the mechanists ever happened. Why wouldst thou turn to these heretics when we hast made it perfectly clear that we would be willing to aid you in such matters? Further, I hearest rumour that thou hast been inquiring about these heretical security cameras. I pray tell that these rumours are not true, lest we may be inclined to perform a full investigation into thine museum. I dare say it would be bad for business to have members of your staff hauled to Crag's Cleft for penitence during the peak time of the year, wouldst it not? Brother Herrick of the Hammerite Order. Oh, that's interesting. So, south. She said she could see the thing that was stolen, like a statue, but I don't see it. Ah, he keeps the good stuff behind his desk. Did I save? Save.
Must be seeing things now.
Oh,
Gotta stop jumping at everything. I'm too tired to go looking around all over the place.
see what I mean?
I knew I...
Like, he heard me because I was on tile flooring, but the tile flooring is not as loud as it once was.
What is that? Huh. Must not have been anything.
Turn around, please. Please. Thank you.
Oh, guess it wasn't anything. I need to get some more sleep.
I need to get some more sleep.
Just my overactive imagination again.
He's so funny. So yeah, there is an upstairs here. Does it go over this bit? It does. I'm gonna try this. But that looks like there's a window. Oh no, they changed the arrow sight. Okay. Yeah, there's a window. That's unfortunate. I can still interact through it. That's kind of funny. Just out of curiosity. Yeah. Okay, I guess we're roping up.
Thought I saw something over there. Oh, now I've got you.
Did he turn around?
What they're mad at me about is doing what I'm told.
Surely he didn't turn around that quickly.
Huh, looks like something moved. Huh. Huh. That's not a bit. Oh, now you're all mine.
Okay, maybe I should rope up. Maybe I can mantle my way up the stairs.
What is that? Huh. Must not have been anything. Hey, yo, what was that over there? Huh, wasn't anything. I need to get some more sleep.
Okay,
Must not have been anything.
I think we are safe. So this must be the guy's office. Key, please. Note to self, why hasn't Martyrs burned this garbage yet? I told him to do so last week. Maybe it's time to find a new janitor if he can't keep up with my yearly office cleaning. Buddy, if he's doing it yearly, like, that's your own fault for not telling him to do it more often. Like, that is not frequent enough office cleaning, my god. I just realised that's a body. That is a body. Such incompetence. Our hiring practices must be unbelievably wretched to allow such commoners to work here. I watch them day after day from my secret window as they gossip and gallivant around. Such unprofessionalism. At the very least, we have the best exhibits. Even the Wieldstrom doesn't boast the finest artifacts from Sunnyport. My little business arrangement is paying off well. Such a good thing I'm able to see everything that's going on. That is at least some measure of comfort. And oh, how coming here relaxes me, where I might gaze upon my love. So perfect, so frail. The women today are but shadows of what they were in your time, Lady Isabella. The softest caress of your flesh is enough to make me forget this harsh business altogether. Are you talking about a statue? Okay, so he does have a business arrangement. But how do you see anything from your secret window? This is useless. Oh, okay, that's Lady Isabella, I see. Oh, it uses up keys once you don't need them anymore. I guess that's a quality of life feature, but it means you can't like relock doors and stuff. Am I able to pick this? Okay. Wasn't sure about that. Okay, I've barely explored anything and I've hit the loot goal. Didn't read this. Note from the Free Traders. Mr. Limes, we're pleased to hear you received the Awaras Dragon. Though we're sure you understand the broken head was beyond our control, I believe the piece will make a nice addition to your collection. We would also like to thank you for your prompt payment. I'm a direct man, Mr. Limes, so I have a blunt proposition for you. We know that your usual supplier has been a reliable source for goods that tickle your fancy, excepting of course his rough handling of the Owara statue which was damaged in his care. However, it is our belief that we can do better than he and provide you with the same items at a fraction of the cost. Beyond our control. His rough handling. Your usual supplier. Give them much. So they stole the statue because they're apologizing for it, but they're also saying their last supply. What? I'm a little confused. Obviously, we can do better than he and provide you with the same items at a fraction of the cost. Your supplier has refused to join our organization, and I must say we do not appreciate rogue elements operating under our noses. Therefore, this business proposition would benefit us both. We will take care of the supplier, and you gain our services and goods, as well as his IC, at much less cost to you. Though you may have found our means of obtaining the Owara Dragon distasteful, as you so put, I trust you will not find further business dealings anything less than professional. One of our business associates will be by in a few days to see if you are willing to accept our proposition. Be sure you are there to meet him. Didn't this happen a year ago? Like, it did happen a year ago, right? Why does... Why? Oh, wait. Such a good thing. Oh, I might gaze upon my love, so perfect, so frail. The women of today are but shadows of what they were. Oh. I'm sorry, Lady Isabella. I didn't recognize you. It's rich people. They just They got weird stuff going on. How's the... I don't have moss arrows, do I? Oh, I do.
Strange noises.
Yeah,
Oh, guess it wasn't anything.
I got away with that.
More sleep. Oh, now you're all mine.
What? He wasn't looking this way.
Say, yo, what was that over there? Oh, guess it wasn't anything. I need to get some more sleep. Oh, there you are.
Come on. I thought it seemed a bit dimmer here. How is he seeing this?
Oh, I knew I'd find you. Huh, looks like something moved.
Can you turn around, please?
Oh, guess it wasn't anything. I need to get some more sleep.
Alright, is he gonna see this?
I don't know what must be seeing things now. I know you're here.
It's so hard to take.
Just doing what I'm told.
It's so hard to take the guards seriously. Like, they are a threat, but the way they talk,
Must be seeing
I'm just
things
like,
now.
no, you're a joke. Also, I'm really not sure. Like, apparently they have the dragon. The Yawara dragon. I assume I can steal it back, but I literally haven't seen it. Except apparently she has. So, what's up with that? Okay. We are safe. I think we head off from here and do like the northeast bit. That's just going to be the museum key, right? Yeah, I've already got that. Okay, there's non-guards about too. Let's put this out. That's a pretty good random peasant singing. I shouldn't call them peasants. He's probably not a peasant if he's here.
Okay, I've had it. Huh. Guess I'm just...
This definitely opens.
Okay, I've had it. Next person to ask for a foot washing loses a toe.
The only known remaining copy of Handphone's Myths and Legends of the Cray People. According to this account, Lady Dinan was kept atop a mystical with no stairs, no prisoner of secret mages who's supposedly prisoner for 20 years, deciding she'd never escape, threw herself from the tower and into the river below. A diary found amongst them a short time later. To this day, no one has discovered the tower of which she spoke, and no, it's simply a madness, a delusion. See, Love, and the two last known are the famous poetess Aura. These are some long plaques they expect you to read. I mean, I guess they're not expecting you to read, they just put them there for authenticity, but even so. Personal recollection. This valuable book is only known as the Cicada War. It is approximately 300 years old and has passed from baron to baron until a recent fiasco involving some tipsy servants. Not really explaining how it got here, but okay. Ha, okay. Founding Fathers. Poetry collection of Turnley Sweedle, the first known literate pagan sympathizer. Some unknown red substance, okay. Earliest known written historical record Historical accounts of the founding of the city. I'm going to reload once I'm done reading these, because I want to read them, but also I have no chance of reading them and not being seen. Long ago, across the ocean, the rebel Hortanicus plotted and planned to overthrow the tyrant Emperor Senec. The Emperor himself arrived at Hortanicus's door with hundreds of guards. Hortanicus gathered courage and said a few words of merit, then started a war by throwing a crumpled piece of paper at the Emperor, which hit him in the nose. This is that paper. Hey man. This is the agreement signed in blood by the men involved in the working men's riots.
What a mess. Don't anybody clean around here.
Okay, chamber pot's brown, flower pot's blue. Chamber pot's brown, flower pot's blue. Got it.
These are the collected works of the novelist Balls Erden, taken from his home just hours before he accidentally drowned. Are there many
I've had it.
deliberate drownings?
Ask for a foot wash and lose a toe. Can't take this anymore.
The entire collected works of Catherine Dayport written entirely in her own hand. This piece of pyrite was the payment accepted by both for the first man. He had the rock hung in his house to remind him of his early misfortune. Okay, I got away with that. I didn't get away with that, unless I knock him out. I mean, I guess I can knock him out. I haven't knocked anyone out. I was trying to ghost it.
Wait a minute.
That's a good hammer sound. Right. That seems dark. This book contains, among other things, blueprints many of the city's finest and oldest establishments. Compiled many years ago, it's a reference useful for those wishing to learn construction. Copies of the blueprints are available for 300 gold each. Collected works of Gerald. Good old Gerald. They haven't hidden any moss arrows in these gardens. This is concerning. 7. What was 7? Pagan history. Makes sense. I like that face. That's a good face. This is good so far. I'm liking this. Some solid thieving, some solid jokes, environmental stuff going on. Secret fire arrow. I was hoping for more like a switch or something, but that works. It's not like I've got anything to use the fire arrow on, but sure. Pumpkin! Not that, that's a fruit, but I mean... The scarecrow. There's no upstairs. Oh yeah, there is. There's a balcony. So do I go upstairs from here, or do I head north? I don't know, I guess we do one floor at a time. Seems sensible. Now that is marble floor, right? Okay, he's turned around. Here's someone. I don't like it. Taken from a sunken underground city, these obelisks are believed to have been used as a point of worship or perhaps sacrifice. Many historians believe the city was the birthplace of the Hand Brotherhood. Okay. The Hand Brotherhood is definitely a thing. Nice scepter. Okay. Now to do the thief edge. Not that kind.
Who made that noise?
Nobody.
I guess it was nothing.
Yeah. Crap. Did that not... Do you not care about that? Did I get away with just jumping on marble and no one cared? That'd be amazing. Okay, there's not... No way, I actually got away with it. Take it. Maybe they really did make tiles quieter. That's... I can't read that. Alright, I'm going to make a hard save because there's a very good chance that if I quick save there, he's heard me running around on marble, in which case their save would be forever ruined. What's upstairs from here? Library. There's... okay, just more. There's books on there. Can I read it? No. Well, that's a shame. Okay, please. Please reach the staircase. Okay. Made it. So, nothing good in the library, apparently. I'm loading. So, this room is the City Fathers. Oh, great. It's where we get to learn about the founding fathers, the George Washingtons of Thief. How many of them do you think were slave owners? Thief seems bleak enough they had slaves. Although in Thief 2, the aristocrat people did seem horrified about slavery. You know, the woman had to be talked into, you know, getting the mechanist servants because they seemed like slaves and they were uncomfortable with that.
I fixed it twice. I'm not fixing it again.
Is this the guy? Is this the founding father? Is this the Elton John of the city? I can't just say Elton John and assume people know who I mean.
Okay, one more thing to do. And then
It's a Elden Ring thing. Nothing in here. What do you mean, what's going on?
okay, I've had it. Thought I saw something over there.
Okay, so just like real life, there's nothing of value in the Founding Fathers
Okay,
room.
I've had it. Next person to ask for a foot wash. Probably just those guys.
Okay, so this is just a connecting room. Ooh. The protectors of the city have gone by different names in the past hundreds of years, but one thing remains the same. Their duty to protect the city at all costs. We have several weapons from 200 years ago used by the city's finest. Notice the slight red stains. Remains of battle long ago. Do not touch. Okay, this is part of the City Fathers bit. These don't look particularly valuable, but maybe some of them are. Okay, my systematic way of going through this is quickly falling apart.
I'm seeing things. Tastes fine.
So I've been downstairs here, yeah. So
Okay, chamber pots brown and flower pots blue. Did I really see that?
no, you saw nothing. There's just a random balcony in the library. I mean, okay. Anything on that bit? No. Well then, what are we even doing here? Okay, these are the stairs from the library. I'm just going all over. I was supposed to have a system. Okay, well there's an employee office nearby. Pagan hunting arrows. Hmm. Ah, thief guards. Ah! I wasn't expecting him to take a turn. What is that? They have a cell? In a museum? Is this where I came in? Ah, yeah, this is boys only, keep out. Really? So they destroyed the office key. The museum key, which presumably only employees have, doesn't open it.
Tastes fine to me.
Huh. I guess we've got a key to look out for. Oh, can I, see? I've played Thief. A mine? That was maybe not worth it, because that made some noise. And I don't think I have any use for a mine.
You'll make a good strainer when I get done. I'm gonna catch you.
Hey, get back here, you.
Okay, so I guess I just need to hang out a bit longer. I can't see out this window very well. At all, really. think I'm safe. Yeah, I was not expecting to find a mine in there. No, it just doesn't even stop. It's a machine. How much have we got left? We got a couple of wings over here on the upstairs and then downstairs. Maybe go through the main hall, although I don't have much. Some sort of office here. And then these bits. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, he just doesn't stop now because I kind of alerted him. I see. Oh. Actually, I guess I can go downstairs because I need to go into the Burek room. Oh, he has stopped now. I need to stop doing that. I wonder if that's even on purpose that they left that in there. Is a little funny. It's northwest. Which is that way.
Is anyone there?
No. That's a lot of tile flooring. Not happy with this. That's so many That's so good, it's a big brick. That's so good. Dino Burek. They really not hear that? I feel like they must have nerfed tile floors because they were definitely like louder than this before.
Is someone there? Hello?
No.
Anyone?
The prehistoric Mammothian Burek. These beasts were often solitary hunters, only slowing down their vicious hunting cycle for a few months at a time to watch over their young. Notice the huge fangs, perfect for impaling and killing prey, the sizes almost equal to that of the Burek. That's good. This is a good mod. I like this.
Someone's sneaking about.
Are these two supposed...
Cleared a space for the new arrivals.
Yes, sir.
I'll need you to bring in the statues from the storeroom. I'll show you where Mr. Limes wants them.
Which ones would you like?
Mr. Limes was quite specific. Bring crates 2, 7, 8, and 11. Mr. Limes will help you place them tomorrow when he arrives.
Number 8?
Yes, it's a newly restored statue.
I think it would look nice in purple.
Purple? Sorry, we can't change the color. Just go get the items.
Yes, sir.
So is that the dragon statue? 2 paint exhibits. Jump is so slow.
Who's jumping around over there?
Jumping? It was a light
Keep it up.
footstep at best. These are new paintings, aren't they? I mean, they're nice. They're I'm sensing a pattern with how they draw women on this mod.
Is anyone there? Hello?
Maybe it's just me. Probably not.
I guess it was nothing.
Okay. I did make some noise, but I think we're safe. Yeah, you see what I mean? There's a lot of focus on the chest area,
Sweep the floor.
which I mean, real artists did.
Catch your broom right here, lady.
It's just with the design of this main character, it really feels like there was a theme here. Oh. Okay, so we're done here. Another brick. 30 gigas. So where are the boxes? Where's this? Guess it's just behind the front desk.
Wash the dishes. Sweep the floor. Don't forget to put the broom back.
This way.
Right here, lady.
Going this way. And then we're almost done. See, that was loads more gold than we needed in there.
I think he looks old. That makes it a bad painting.
Bad painting? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Well, yeah, look. See the frolicking going on? He's too old for that. It's just not believable.
Are we even looking at the same painting? What frolicking are you talking about?
Right there, see?
You dirty little taffer. That's a tree. Get your taffing glasses on.
Oh, sorry.
They got the ambient conversations down. This is very Thief. And you see, there's the yeah, there's the mummy the guy's fond of. Oh, it's the moss arrow I've been looking for this whole time. That. What do they call this one? City Fathers? No. Maybe? Is that a Ford gone wrong? No, it is the City Father. Oh.
And the princess and something, something. Do.
Someone there?
Oh no. This sort of staircase again. I don't feel very good aiming with this type of bow. I've gotten so used to the other one. I'm not entirely sure where the arrow is gonna go. Okay, there was a guy in here, right? Yeah, he's at the end, I see him.
And the princess and something, something.
he coming back down? Quite a long patrol if he is.
Is anyone there? Hello? Okay. Could have swore I saw something. I'm tired of this place. Everybody's always looking at me like I'm funny. I'm not funny.
Really? This museum key is useless. I miss having a hotkey for the lockpick. That's going to be a problem. Going to be fumbling for that in tense situations. Is that it? There's a... I'm keeping a single in here. Oh. Just a minute. That should be fixed. Yeah, the sound went funny. I've got a problem with my sound software where occasionally it just goes wrong and goes all staticky and it's awful, and there doesn't seem to be a way to predict when it's gonna happen. So apologies for that. It is at least quick to fix when it does happen. I should probably just stop using it, but it works, and I don't want to learn something new. Frank, Isabella has gone missing. Limes is going to have our hides if we don't figure out who stole it. How the hell could someone walk out of here with a whole mummy while we've been on guard duty? John. Yeah. So... the old quarter tome. Yeah, I still have an objective to do here, but I mean, I'm not sure what they want from me. Oh, there's a gated off bit. Yeah, I'm not sure how we get in there right now.
Oh God, I gotta get some new boots. These boots are killing me.
I'll have a look once the coast is clear. Maybe that's a bird. I said it was a dog at first, but I don't know. Or a dinosaur. Welcome to the museum. Okay, well. Okay, so how do I open this? I mean, that's the question, isn't it? I genuinely... I can't see how to open it. There's nothing to interact with nearby unless it's something to do with the statue. Or maybe there's something up there, like in the alcove. Otherwise, I got nothing. Let's check there's nothing in this part of the, of the atrium. Doesn't seem to be. Oh no, this is brighter than it looks. Oh dear. Okay, that's good. Wait, what? No, I just quick saved. Okay. Saving again. I didn't hear him say anything. Is this thing's eye a button? No. Okay, well that would have been a fun. You. Okay, so what am I looking for? Oh, there's a... Well, there you go then.
Someone there? Hello? Anyone?
You've seen nothing. No.
Hey, thought I saw something.
Takes so long to switch arrows. Okay. Excuse me? I didn't knock this guy out. He dead? No, he is unconscious. Yeah, they really don't give you a huge amount of water arrows, do they? Okay. Furnace. Ah, so I turn that off. Does that turn off like all the power upstairs? That would have been helpful to find a lot earlier, actually. I think I just have to knock this guy out. It's too small. See, I'm sure that these open. It just looks so much like a door. Like there was one upstairs as well. But I haven't seen any way of opening them. A mine, great. Okay, well. There we go, I guess. I was about to say the unremarked security system, but I guess there was that thing about him using mechanist tech. So maybe that was meant to be a hint, although I don't know. Didn't seem very mechanisty down here, except I don't know, I guess it's kind of similar to the bank safe in the vault in Thief 2. Okay, well, that didn't turn off all the lights up here. What did it do?
What a mess. Really clean around here. Piece of garbage everywhere.
I can't read the sacred tome. Good job. These guys are blind as ever. I'm just gonna walk out the front door. It just seems so much easier. I made it. And I know that the guys at the front don't care. They must get paid less or something. Hey, how's it going? That was fun. This is good. I'm liking this. You know, the intro mission was a bit too linear and yeah, linear, not really using any of the core gameplay. Just not as elegant as Thief does things, but that was a really solid level, and especially for a first level, which are usually a lot simpler. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So I guess I will try to stream this. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll try and do once a week, but I have got university work over the next few weeks, so I have no idea. I mean, I'm terrible at keeping time, so I probably won't find time to do it in the next week or two. But I hope to continue with this fairly soon, and I guess I might as well stream it while I'm doing it, just because I feel like it. So yeah, I will save that. Just put it at the bottom. Sorry, I know you can't see anything, but that's because I have to show my desktop to go to OBS, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, thanks for... Well, I won't thank anyone for watching. If anyone has watched or chooses to watch, thank you. And I will hopefully be back in not too long with more Thief.